Now that we've all had time to calm down from the amazingly awesome-packed awesomeness that was the latest Star Wars trailer, allow me to talk about the one thing that I'm actually kind of worried about. There seems to be a lot of evidence to suggest that this movie will have a new Death Star in it, and I do not want to see that. In the poster, it very clearly looks like there's some kind of Death Star looking device built into this planet. We see a shot of an entire forest being obliterated by red flame, perhaps this weapon being set off. There's what appears to be like a big red bolt of energy flying past the window outside this Star Destroyer, and there have actually been rumors that maybe a Death Star in this is going to blow up entire solar systems, not just planets. And if I were to pick a Star Wars clip to simulate my reactions to all this, it would probably be this. Yeah, that's about right. At first you're like, woohoo! But then when you think about it, you go, ugh. That's basically my reaction to this new Death Star stuff, if it is true. At first it seems cool and nostalgic and all that, but a third Death Star? Really? Like, the Empire already built 2 others that didn't work, and Kylo Ren, if he's building a third one, that is just, what? You don't really need it. The greatest Star Wars movie of all time, it didn't have a Death Star, it didn't have a MacGuffin, it didn't have any planet-killing super weapon, it didn't need to. It was just focused on the characters. And from these trailers, it looks like they've got amazing characters. I'm already invested in these guys. I don't need something that can blow up a planet as well. I'm already invested enough. If anything, the super weapon should be the Force, which the subtitle for the movie, Force Awakens, is what I was assuming it would be. That's why I was shocked to see a Death Star. And also, if there is a planet-killing super weapon that blows up planets with red-looking stuff, we already had that movie from J.J. Abrams. It's called Star Trek from 2009. Remember Nero? He blew up 2 whole planets with red matter. The laser in this looks red. I mean, haven't we already seen this, J.J. Abrams? But of course, I could be completely wrong. The forest being destroyed could maybe be from a ship taking off. This might not be a Death Star, it might just be a base that's built into the planet, maybe underground, sort of to protect it from aerial bombardments and things like that. And this blur across the screen could just be one of J.J. Abrams' lens flares, I don't know. So there might not even be a Death Star in it at all, but if there is, I really hope it's not a big deal in the story, because we don't need it. Put your thoughts down below. How do you feel about potentially having another Death Star, a third one, in this next movie? You okay with it? Does it feel like a natural progression of the technology, or would you be thinking, how come they still haven't learned their lessons that these things blow up? I mean, do they have exhaust ports for this one? Anyway, put your thoughts below, and I'll see you guys in the comments. Okay, let us all speculate about what the story could be based off this new Force Awakens trailer. Now, just before I watch the trailer, if you see my reaction video, you'll know I said in that I was hoping it would bring out a bit more of the story. J.J. Abrams, in his typical secrecy style, did decide to still hold it back. But you know what, now that I think about it, I'm actually kind of glad that he didn't show more of the story, because now I can go in not knowing what to expect. So I'm kind of glad now. But anyway, there's some really thought-provoking stuff in this scene.